All right, good evening, folks. We're still waiting for, yeah, it looks like we got everybody here. We got a couple of kids who are sick today, so they're not going to be here. But this is everybody, which is great. Last year we had COVID, the year before that was COVID, and so we didn't have big groups. This was what's left of the 12 fifth graders I had last year. Obviously, you can see we have more. We do have 5 sixth graders. Raise up your vote if you're a sixth grader here in this group down here. Santiago right here. Raise up your vote. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, one of them 6, 5 beginning sixth graders. So they started at the beginning of this year learning these instruments. Obviously, fifth grade started at the beginning of the year learning these instruments. And this is the second year here. Hold on, girls. And so this is their second year. So we'll play about 4 songs here, and then they'll have 3 songs up here. It's a pretty short concert. But again, I'm glad you came out. If you notice here on the stands, there's a QR code with it's got the program for tonight, all the songs we'll be playing, and then there's a whole bunch of information that I put in English and Spanish. I apologize, I don't speak Spanish, and the Google Translate is not so great sometimes. But I think it does get the point across, which I will say over and over again. This is a class that they picked. They had to pick it at the beginning of the year. No one told them they had to be in this class. And so they picked me, and of course I picked, the kids who I think are going to be the best. And this is what we have. If you remember at the Christmas concert, or right there at the holidays, we had our first concert. They were just plucking, and they were all playing the same notes. Same notes. In this concert, we'll have a couple of songs that are all going to be the same notes, and then the next songs will be 4- and 5-part harmony. 5-part harmony is very hard for beginners to do. So I don't know why I picked this song called First Scale Marches. It's quite a hard song, but they're doing a really great job. And as I'll say over and over again, this class is the only class that fires both sides of the brain at the same time. When they're reading and playing music together, they're firing the right and the left side of the brain, making that connection between those left and right side of the brain even stronger. Like I said, I don't know what your future will be, but a stronger brain will always help you. And there's not another class that does this. And this is just the beginning. We do 5th and we do 6th grade. And then there's 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. This program feeds into the mariachi group in Sam Houston. So there are opportunities all the way through high school. They only need 1 fine arts credit for junior high and 1 fine arts credit for high school. But these are the kinds of classes that help them to stick with a good group of kids who are usually focused on school and focused on graduating. And graduating is key. It's key. And these are the classes that not only build cognitive development, build brain strength, but also help them to propel them through high school and even further. If you get good enough, which some of these kids practice so well, they're fantastic. And so there's lots of opportunities to play music in the future. This is just the beginning for some of them. Some of them will quit after this year. But you'll see some of them will be in my 6th grade group, and we'll have a big group. We won't have to close the curtain next year. And it's going to be even better next year with my 6th graders, or these 5th graders that stick with it next year. So I truly hope that you'll encourage them to stick with the orchestra, and at least for another year, and even into junior high. It is a great, great, great brain builder. So we're going to get started. I'm trying not to talk too much. My name is Mr. Friend, if you didn't know already. And I appreciate you being here. We are 100%. This is everybody except for there's 2 kids who are sick and then 1 girl who's not. So we're not 100%, but we're pretty close. All right, guys? All right, here we go. Everybody sit up straight. Make sure you got the number below. And we'll start with some open strings real quick just to get warmed up. And then I'll get myself sat down and we'll start to play. Here we go. Open strings, 4 notes. Just open strings first. Kind of warm up, please. Yes. All right, go. Open strings, string on E. 1, 2, E. are just some warm-ups to get us kind of hearing what we're all playing together. So let's do the D major scale, up and down. Here we go. Ready? 4 times, each quarter note. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Nice job. So, all right, for our first song tonight, we're going to be playing a song called Ode to Joy. And this is by Beethoven. So this one is our only song where it's all of us are playing the same notes, one song, no harmony, and this is, of course, a classic, Ode to Joy. So here we go, everybody, 107 by Beethoven. All right. The next song that we're going to play, which you'll recognize, is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And this one, we're all going to play the melody, then we're all going to play the bass line, and then the cellos and the basses are going to play the bass line while they play the melody over here in the violin and violas. So we have violas here in the middle, and then violins over there. We have violin 1, violin 2, violas, cellos, and these are basses, all part of the string orchestra family. All right, here we go. Let's all play the A line for Twinkle, Twinkle. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Absolutely, clap. This next one now, we're going to play the same, just the bass line to that song. All of us are now going to play the B part, and then we're going to split into 2 parts and play them together so you can hear melody and bass or harmonies going together. So here we go, everybody, on the B line this time, please. Go. Ready? 1, 2, lucky, go. 1, 2. we'll put those two parts together with the basses and cellos playing the part that you just heard, and the violins and violas playing the melody. You'll get to hear how these instruments work together. And I'll also say, guys, we are beginners. If you remember that Christmas concert, we were all plucking. You notice they're all using their bows and creating real music. These are not easy instruments. If you think they are, have them try and teach you a song. And you'll learn right away that these are not easy to play. So here we go, let's play. Violin and viola on the A part, cello and bass on the B part. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, ready. Sorry. Ready? Not my fault. 1, 2, here we go. Our next song is going to be called First Scale March. And when I picked this song, I was like, oh, this looks pretty easy. And then I started looking at it a little bit more, and we started actually practicing. I was like, oh no, this is pretty hard. So they've actually done a pretty good job of learning this, so I'm pretty proud of them. This actually has 5 different parts. First violin, second violin, viola, cello, and bass. So this is a pretty tricky one to get in tune. So here we go. This is First Scale March. That stop part is pretty good. We're outside in a portable building, so every time we practice that, it feels like we're going to stop a hole in the floor. So, yeah. Hold on, we're going to tune up one more instrument, and then they've got one more song. It's called New World Symphony, and it's kind of a slower, prettier song by Anton Dvorak. It's just the theme of the musical. But let me tune her up real quick, and then we got one more song right here, and then we got 3 songs up here with my 6th grade advance. So just give us a second, we'll be right back to it. graders have worked really, really hard for me. Not one single one of them has given up, which is the first time in 16 years that I haven't had at least one student say, I'm done with you, Mr. Friend. They keep trying in class, they do their work, and I have no complaints. They're a great bunch of kids, so I appreciate you letting them be into my class. Like I said, I'm going to go sit up here on the stage with 6th grade, and we're going to play 3 more songs for you. We'll be done pretty quick here for y'all, okay? Again, thanks for being here. As I'm getting ready here, we lost our one viola, so we've only got 3 violins. Our viola player moved away, and so we have 3 violins. And Catherine here is fantastic, and she said, you know what, I can play some of the violin part, and they'll play the viola part, so she's going to play the violin and some of the viola part. So she's got 2 pieces of music, and she's going back and forth and playing from one to the other, just so we have those parts going on. So again, even though we're just 4, they're learning how to play these instruments, and I can't be more proud of them because they've really worked hard for me. All right, y'all ready here? Our first song is called Conquest. This was a tricky one to learn, but we got it together, so here we go. So, Yeah, we like I said, we just lost our viola like 2 weeks ago. So when we lost the viola player, we had to really kind of rethink all of our songs, and so they're doing a good job on that. Our next song is called Beethoven's Ninth, and this is a little longer than the one we had with them, and same melody. So here we go, Beethoven's Ninth. Thank you. And we have one more song for y'all tonight. We appreciate you coming out and supporting us. We have this last one. It's called Dragon Slayer. So this one is actually their favorite out of all of it. You can actually tell when they play it. So here we go. Dragon Slayer. Thank you. Yes, give them a big round of applause, guys. This is not easy work, I can tell you that. And we are beginners, and because last year we didn't even have concerts, this is really the first time some of these guys have really gotten on stage to play. So, again, thank you for letting them be in the orchestra. Right now, what they're going to do is I'm going to have them come up here, and they're going to put their instrument and their music back in their case. I'm going to let the cellos and the basses come up first. You get your stuff put over here. And then you guys get your stuff together. We'll get the rest of y'all up here. And then once they get their stuff put away up here, they'll come and meet you. Again, thank you for letting them come out and play with us and letting them be in the orchestra, guys. Thank you and have a wonderful evening. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. She wants a picture. Sorry. She wants a picture. All right, give them a second. Let me get some pictures. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you, folks.
Bye, Mr. Friend.
Bye, y'all.